Hello, hello. My gosh, a continuation of working on the shark hood. All right. So, yesterday I worked a bit more on the teeth. And I found a way to get the foam to fit inside the fabric. So, it's basically I just had to make the fabric just a little I went a little like around the edges. So, if I best way to explain it, if I was to make these again, I would have, instead of going into my seam allowance like I did, I would have just cut the fabric a little bit bigger than the foam. So that's a trick. It has to be a little bit, you're gonna wrap foam in fabric, add a little bit to your pattern. Actually, why do I need these pins? I'm like, wait, these are the wrong ones. I'm going for some thread. So right now I am going on this tooth here. I am going to add the stitching like I did on the others. Ah, it's Ka. Hello, Ka. How you doing? And it's Win. Hi, Win. Yes, teeth. I am working on the shark teeth. Ah, I should have just prepared this thread before, but oh well. So, Ka and Win, how are you guys doing? How you doing this morning? Oh, Win so excited, or was it because Ka got excited? Who's even more excited for today's stream? Yes, and I'll admit it's very exciting. I'm tying a knot. Super, super exciting. Doesn't get more exciting than this. Where's my... There it is. Need these clips. Side. And basically I choose a side. I'll use... Yeah, I'll just fold it over like this. And I use the clips to fold down this edge. It just helps with sewing and keeping everything in place. Good, I'm glad you're doing good, Win. Good, good. Can't believe it, guys. Fan fusions this weekend. Ah. It's this weekend. And I got a lot done, so I have a lot of new stuff, and I'm feeling pretty good about walking into this weekend. I don't know if I'm gonna try to get this shark hood done. I'm gonna try my best. Ow. I swear, I just wish I did give, if I was to do these teeth again, I would even add more fabric to the seam allowance. See how it's so little? I would have even more, so that when it comes to sewing, it's not so much of a pain. There we go. I know, I can't believe the full passes have sold out either. It's gonna be a busy show. It's gonna be crazy busy, which is good for me. It's gonna be crazy busy. I'm really excited. Sorry, I just realized here I am sewing and concentrating, and you guys can't see anything. I just realized that I'm like, oh wait, I'm completely off camera. Whoops. Sorry about that. Sometimes I forget. I'm like, oh yeah, there's a camera. Or wait, I have to concentrate. Where's the viewpoint of this camera? I should almost like make a box from tape. Like tape box. Like the camera can see this. Stay in this border. Oh, hello. Hi, Safa. Hello, hello. Aww. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by, and hello to the boys. Mom showed me yesterday the boys drawing with chalk outside. Absolutely the cutest. Adorable. Yes, just sewing here. Just chilling. Trying to get this done in time. I think I can do it. I don't know why I'm so optimistic, but I think I can do it. I think I could get this done in time. Hey, it's Vanny. Hi, Vanny. Aw, hello, Habib. Of course, he sends a creeper. That's very Habib style. Yes. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Ooh, fun. Vanny, what are you working on? Yes, I want to know. What other fun creations are being created today? Ka sends a rave, Kirby. But I can't speak. Yay, dancing Kirby. Oh, very cool. Vanny, that mask is gonna turn out so cool. I know it. Yep, so I am doing right now the tedious work of all these teeth. That's a good idea. Yeah. You could for sure do that. Yeah, that's a... Hey, it's Nacho! Hi, Nacho! Yeah, but Vanny to like kind of comment on like painting the base of both. That's how I like to do my props too and cosplays is I like to kind of paint everything at once so it all looks the same. So I totally get that. And how you doing, Mr. Nacho? How's it going in the morning for ya? Alright, gotta cut this thread super carefully. And you can kind of see like I hid the thread in the seam right here. So it's not like a knot that's sitting on top. This is how I hide knots. The way of doing it. Nice, nice. That's awesome. Wish you the best of luck of video editing. And I'm glad you're doing good, Nacho. Ah, I just saw. Hi, Link. How you doing? Hey, we got a good party of people in here. I like this. Ah. All right, just one more knot, and then I think we'll be good. All right, where'd it go? Here we go. Yeah. So I got some things to do today. Get all my stuff ready for this weekend. Oh my gosh. I think I'm more in the like mindset of don't forget anything. Like I'm like don't forget, don't forget. Because I swear I'm always like afraid that I'm gonna one day forget something really important. Like a whole box of merchandise or my price tags or something. I'm always scared I'm gonna forget something. Yeah. But you know what? At least I'm happy I can start the day peacefully, hang out with everyone here, and just take a moment of being peaceful before it gets too crazy busy. Oh my gosh, yeah, don't forget things. Even before I stream, like, I'll just sit here and I'll be like, okay, is everything set up? I'm not forgetting anything? Is everything here? Camera check, mic check, supplies. I don't know, I guess because I've experienced too many times where I do accidentally forget something. But I shouldn't talk about it because I don't want to all of a sudden bring in that energy. So I won't forget. I'm just going to put the energy out there. I won't forget anything and everything will be all good. Exactly. Manifest only positivity. I like that, Nacho. Exactly. All right. I actually realized that this little smudge mark is in a good place, a little over it from like view of the camera. So I'm going to use this as my marker now. What was a dirty is now a point of view marker. Yep, that's how that works. That's how my brain works. All right, nodding it off a couple of times. There we are. Putting that thread aside. And there we are. Now I got one of the small teeth. So I got one big tooth here. Both medium teeth are done. And I have now two of the small teeth done. Two small teeth still to do. And one big tooth still to do. Oh my gosh, I had such a ding dong moment yesterday. So I thought I messed up where I thought I only cut out one big tooth, which is here. And I was like, I couldn't find the other one. I'm like, I swear I did it, but maybe I didn't. Maybe it was one of the medium ones. I got confused. And I was like, I was so tired. Not last night, but the night before. Maybe I miscut and only did one. Well, so I ended up cutting out another big tooth and another like piece of fabric, and I'm about to sew them. And as I'm cleaning up, getting like myself ready to sew these, I find this one already done, and I'm like, oh, gosh, I'm such a ding dong. Such a ding dong. Like, I can't believe I did that. Can't believe I made that mistake. Oh, very cool, Vanny. Very cool. I will have to check the Discord right after this. If I don't get distracted, I'll try not to get distracted. But yeah, I'll have to check it out. And it might seem silly to pinch these down, but I do it so that the foam doesn't move inside the fabric while I'm sewing it. That's the whole point. Yes. Giant teeth. Or the shark. And I started working. Poked myself again. Again, because I wasn't paying attention. I start talking, and then I stop paying attention, and I get poked. um, Anywho, I didn't get to sewing the fin of the shark hood because I started working on more ears, like the cosplay animal ears. Trying to get some of those last minute done before the show. See how far I get. I could actually probably get a couple done right before the show. A couple of extras. All right, now that I have my knot, I'm gonna go in and hide it in the seam. There we go. And I swear, always starting off is like the trickiest part. I do have a Etsy Vanny. That I do have. And I have a few of my cosplay patterns on there. And I have stickers available, poster prints available. But yeah, no, I have an Etsy. The link is on my website. You'll find it there. There's if you go to my website, you'll see that the home page at the top corner has 3 bars. And you click on that, and then there's a tab that will open that has like everything, all these different options of different like art tabs, but there's one that says like, I think it says links on it, or I forget the actual word chosen. Maybe contacts. It's either links or contacts, and you click on that, and it has all my um all my information for all my socials and the Etsy and all that good stuff. But yeah. Oh yeah, and there's the fairy bot right there, has the link to it. Thank you, Ka. Yes, exactly. That's all right. Yeah, and also, Vanny, if you ever see anything, and this goes for anyone, my Etsy is, it does have some of my stuff, but it is smaller than what my actual inventory is. If you see anything that I post on my stories about new products that I haven't put on my Etsy yet, you can just message me on Instagram or email me and be like, hey, or even Discord. You have my Discord. You can message me there and be like, hey, I saw something that I like. I would like to purchase, but you don't have it on your Etsy. I accept PayPal. So, and I ship anywhere. I mean, the farthest I've ever shipped was Australia, which I don't think there's further you can go. So, uh, yeah, just message me if you see something. Especially my animal ears. I don't know if that's something you'd be interested in, but I'm just kind of saying it as for knowledge for everyone. My animal ears are all each one of a kind because they are handmade. If you see one posted on my stories or post, and I don't really post those on Etsy anymore, message me. Be like, hey, take a screenshot. I really like these ears. Are they still in your inventory? How much? I've sold actually a couple like that before. So yeah, that's something I do. Hey, it's Henna Pilot. Hi, Henna Pilot. How you doing? Yeah, good. Glad you're doing good, Henna Pilot. Just working here on Jinx's shark hood and chilling. Just kind of taking a moment of being chill before a very, very busy weekend. Ah, okay, yeah. So, Vanny, my patterns are all my patterns that I do have available are on my Etsy. Um, a lot of my patterns are not that you'll see, like this shark hood. I a lot of my cosplay patterns I draw by hand with pencil and paper. So in order to get them into a digital format, I have to basically scan them and turn them into a file and that kind of stuff. I don't know how to work like Illustrator and Photoshop and all that. Like that is over my head. So I have to ask for help to actually make it into a file. So that's why so many of my cosplay patterns aren't actually available for sale. It's just because it's beyond my knowledge of how to do that. Um, but for the ears, yeah, if you're interested in a pair, take a screenshot of my posts, especially if there's a pair you're kind of contemplating about. Let me know because now, before the show, they'll they disappear at the show. Like I say disappear. They find new homes really quickly. So I can recreate something kind of like it. If there was a pair that already sold. Um, or if there's something that you want me to custom make you, I do commissions. And how I do commissions and all that, just message me about how that works. Hold on, oh, wait, that's okay. Sorry, I like had the piece out of viewpoint for a second because I was like trying to figure out. I was like, what is going on here? I'm like, hold on. I started talking and I lost concentration and I started doing something I thought was questionable. It's not. Everything's fine. It's what I like about Jinx too. It can be just super, it can be rough and not perfect. Actually, the imperfections make it so much better, I think, in my opinion. Yeah, for sure. Let me know. Oh, I'm so happy you're interested in some ears. Yay! Yeah. Yeah. Again, poke. Always poking myself. I swear at this point with like hand sewing and poking myself, it's just kind of like it used to be a big thing where I would be like, oh no. Now I'm just like, well, that happened, and I just move on. And I know normally like this would be like not good where like the stitching is actually popping out, but I kind of like it as this rough kind of detail. Like, yeah, this little hood's like kind of falling apart. It adds more interest. But I would say if I was to make these over again, um I would have cut the fabric bigger, made the seam allowance bigger for sure. See, you live and you learn. Every cosplay, I learn something new. Aww. Yay! That's what I like to hear. Yeah, and Vanny, if your girlfriend wants a pair of ears too, let me know and let me know. Yeah, have her look at what I've been posting and that kind of stuff, and I'll pull them from my inventory before the show for ya. Yeah, and the ears are so much fun too because they're easy. They're so easy. You can wear anything and it's just a headband. I actually, me myself, I haven't been thinking about like in the near future chill cosplays where I could where like I was kind of mapping out an outfit in my mind of like my fairy clothes or the Renaissance festival clothes, and then wear the cute little cat ears or something, some cute fantasy medieval cat girl or fairy cat girl, just because it's easy. And I like bringing joy to other people. It makes me really happy to see people so happy when they do see that I have like the ears available, like displayed out on the table, and they come by my booth and their face lights up because they're like, oh, ears! And then they pet them and they're like, oh, they're so soft. And I'm like, yep, I only work with soft fur. And it makes me happy. And then I see them wear them, and then they're all bright and happy, and especially the kids that are all cute and like the kids, and they instantly start acting like cats or something, and they'll go meow meow, and like adorable, adorable. Especially when I see people like walk around the con like throughout the weekend and they're wearing the set of ears like that I made, and I see that they're being enjoyed, and that's what I want art to be, is something to enjoy, something to bring happiness to others and good memories. That makes me happy. That's the most rewarding thing. I think that's why I love cosplay too, because you just bring so much joy to people just for dressing up, just for bringing a character who's not like, it's like unreal in this world, but you bring them to life, and that brings joy to others. It just, I love it. I could go on and on. Aww. Aww. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I can easily do I can do commission ears too. Um I can show you all the fur colors that I have in stock. If you need a custom color, I can acquire it. The company I go through that I get the fur, their selection of fur colors is really expansive. The only thing is, just know lately they've been it's been a while for them to ship out their furs and that kind of stuff. So it kind of, shipping's been taking a while. Um but I'll keep you in the loop, like if I have to order any fur and it's like takes like 4 weeks to get here, I'll let you know. Yeah. But some of their fur not. Some of the fur that they have available, sometimes I've gotten it within a week, 2 weeks. There were some colors that took longer, so just as a warning. Fair warning. But that's just to get the fur in. For me to create the ears itself, it depends. I'll have to see what they are, what kind of custom ears you're looking at. Normally, it takes me around, I've gotten fast. It used to take me a long time, like an entire day just to create a set, but now I've got these ears down to a science. So I I can get them done pretty quickly. That kind of stuff. I don't know. It's hard to say because again, I don't know I'd have to see the commission and talk about it, and when do you want the ears done by and that kind of stuff. So yeah. Yes, I'm excited, Nacho, for your Top Gun tales. That's gonna be a lot of fun. I think people are gonna love it. Gotta get working on my tail prototypes. That's for sure. That's so true, Win. It's true, especially as an artist. All right, sounds good. Sounds good, Manny. Yeah, so now with this tooth, now working on the smaller ones. This one I never sealed off, so I need to do that stitch where I seal it off, and then I can do the top stitch. Yeah, cosplay takes time. That is for sure very real. Nothing's done in 15 seconds like so many of those videos. Yeah, I eventually actually do want to create more patterns because I have some really good, I think I have some good patterns that others would like, especially generic ones. Like, that's why I like the horns that I designed because those are just, they could be used for anything. They're just base horns. Um, but like, I have the hammer you can see back there that I use for power from Chainsaw Man. Um, that mallet like pattern that I designed, it's just basic mallet. It could really be used for a base of anyone. Power, Harley Quinn. Um, there's there's so many. I know there's other like video game characters that have giant mallets. It's just a base. So depending on how you decorate it, it could be used for anyone. But yeah, I should bring power back to a con. That would be fun. I like bringing that giant hammer around. Last year brought it to Sabaton, and that was, oh my gosh, so much fun. And what's cool about that mallet too is that it's solid foam, um, except for the PVC pipe. But even that, it's like everything. It is completely surrounded by foam. So, and why I designed it that way is because I wanted to on purpose like bonk my friends and anyone who wanted to be bonked. But I didn't want it to hurt. So I was like, okay, no plastic interior. Can't do that. It has to be pure foam, but it had to be structurally sound. So there's like an entire structure system inside the drum of the mallet. It was kind of tricky, but I got something to work. And yeah, and it's completely safe and it doesn't hurt. Yeah, I know, right? Nacho memories, such good memories. Um, Vanny, to answer your question, uh, I I could definitely do some horn commissions if you want. I mean, I have my own horns. If you, so I have my own pattern here ready to go. I could definitely do some commissions for sure. One day I do want to also sell the foam horns as pre-made, like kind of like ready to go, like my ears. Um, because I have been asked many times, especially that I have the patterns, and people are like, well, "Do you have anything that's pre-made?" Uh, and I love working with foam. It's just I have to do it when it's not heat. And I was going to work on it this winter when it's nice outside, but I got very busy with other projects, the holidays, just a lot of stuff came up, so I never got around to working on it. But with that being said, if you want me to do a commission of some horns, I could definitely do that for you. But I probably warning you, unless if it cools down, but it probably won't. It'll probably have to wait until the fall because all my foam smithing work I do outside of all the with glue and foam dust and all that. So that's just that warning. Oh. Okay. I'm not super familiar with that character. You'd have to show me, Vanny. But yeah. Oh, sorry. Not paying attention and I touched my mic. Sorry if you guys heard like a weird like noise or something. My hand accidentally bumped the mic. Oh, oh, I know who you're talking about now. I know exactly who you're talking about. Um, interesting. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, because those horns are interesting how they're placed on the head. See, I know how to make horns that kind of sit on top, like if you put it on a headband or like a string or something, but horns that like start from the forehead and go around. Hmm. How to create something like that? I'd have to do some thinking. I'd have to do some research. That might not be that might be a little bit different because again, I don't know. I don't know how to make something like that. So, could I figure it out? Absolutely. Um I mean, I can figure stuff out. I just have to do research and that's going to take extra time. But yeah, I could definitely figure something out. Hey, even if I say I don't know how to do something, it doesn't necessarily mean no. Just know that. A lot of people are like, I don't know how to do that, and that means no. For me, um, let me do research, see if I can do it, and then I'll say yes or no. I'm sure I could figure something out though. Nice. Sounds like you got some good cause plans. Yeah, by now, right? That's exactly how it is. Like, wait, how do I do that? Oh, really? That's cool. I know that, like, I don't know, I've never played Baldur's Gate, but I will say a lot of, like, all the characters are really cool looking. Uh, and, I don't know, I think I shock a lot of people because I do like the whole fantasy world and that kind of stuff, and everyone thinks that's gonna be a fandom I'm totally a part of, but it's like, no, I'm sorry. I haven't played many video games lately, just working. But yeah. Yeah, no worries. And you know what? I never actually do. It's rare that I will enter into a fandom fully and completely. Just because I am I don't know. I get busy with my own projects, and sometimes I'll take breaks on social media and that kind of stuff. Where I'll be like, wait, it's been a couple of days. I haven't been scrolling. Aw, I'm sorry about that. You know what's funny is that I actually haven't seen that much toxicity from Arcane. Really, I haven't seen a whole lot. I feel like though whenever you get a bit large group of people, you're gonna have people who are mean, unfortunately. That's just the way it is. It's almost like just find your people and don't worry about the rest. Oh, I got you. See, I'm not on Tumblr, so I have no idea. Oh, really? That's sad. Vi's so cool. Really? Damn. But also, I don't know. Am I lucky or am I just maybe I'm also just oblivious? Because I don't pay attention. Really? Aw, Nacho, that's sad. I like your Echo. Don't ever stop cosplaying Echo. Yeah. No, I like the world of cosplay where anyone can be anyone. You know, if you have a love for a character and you want to bring that character to life, I say go and do it. Absolutely, 100%. Oh my gosh. You know, see, I don't always pay attention to people's opinions. I just do my art. I'm like, I like this show, I like this game, I like this movie. I'm inspired by many things, and I don't plug into other people's complaints. I just don't. Nope. People can cry all they want, complain all they want. Some people will just never be happy. And as for me, I'm gonna sew these teeth. Just gonna keep. I mean, yeah. Yay, another one done. Look at that. See, making good progress. All right. One more to go. Yay. Exactly. I'm just a chill fairy. Everyone can do their own thing. I'm just gonna sit here and make my art. Whether you like it or not. What? Yeah, see, that's just internet drama I don't get involved with. Like, nope. Mm-mm. Just gonna stay in my little corner. Create my art. Nope. Same nacho, same. Just chill. Just chill, be happy, be positive. Oh yeah, all that good stuff. All right. Now for the trickiest part of this one's actually much this seam allowance here is actually much larger or longer than the other fellow teeth, which I'm happy about. Make things so much easier. I like this texture of fabric too. So I just found this in our scrap bin fabric from everything from past cosplays to gifts given to me, scraps from other projects, hemming dresses that were too long because I'm short, and and I came across this fabric. I don't remember what this fabric is from exactly, but I really like the texture on it, and I think it'll go really cool with the rest of Jinx. I just saw it in our scrap bin, and I was like, "Yep, perfect. This works good. This is exactly what I need." Yep, I still go on the theme. Don't ever throw away your scraps. They become useful. Oh gosh, that sounds awful. Just to fall off a scooter in general sounds bad. Yeah, and as for next week's streams, what I'll be working on, not quite sure yet. Like I said, I have a lot of projects that are unfinished. So I can work on any of those, such as like the drink that I was working on. What else? Oh, like the DJ Shirako, I could work on that. I could also work on Miss Clove, the kitty, the beautiful kitty. I could work on her too. Yeah, lots of different projects. Might just go with the flow of how I feel next week. Oh, wait. Hold on. I totally forgot to mention. Uh, there won't be streams next week. I'm so sorry. Ah, I totally forgot to share. I'm going to be taking porcelain art classes next week. So they're I'm so sorry to cancel the streams. But they're like a whole I'm there all day, Monday through Friday. So, oh, bummer. Um, I'm sorry everyone. But I will keep you posted and I will for sure be posting pictures of the porcelain that I make. I'm really excited. Yay, Nacho! That's so exciting. You just finished your sister's wedding video. Yay! Good job. Good job getting that done. I want to see it. I'm very curious to see it now. Yeah, you could do that, Vanny. Might as well while you're on a roll. Just keep going. Keep working. Aw, thank you, Win. Thank you. Yeah, I'm really excited to do the porcelain classes. So my art teacher where I do all the oil painting classes, she over the summer she hosts porcelain. And last summer she didn't do the porcelain classes. And she's bringing them back this year. So I'm like, I can't wait to work on porcelain again. I'm so excited. I love that medium so much. And what we're going to be working on is I have a really pretty long like platter, and I'm going to paint poppies. So the whole theme is poppies on the platter, which I'm excited to do. I think it'll be really pretty. Paint some poppies. Oh, I see what you're saying. For masks and stuff, you could always put a piece of foam on the inside. That's like what they do for helmets and that kind of stuff, is they line it with foam. I've seen like the really thick EVA foam, but I've also seen this other kind of foam that's really squishy and spongy. I kind of forget what it's actually called other than foam, like what kind of foam, but I think you kind of get the vision. It's like this spongy kind of like foam pit foam. And you could always use that and put it like on the bridge of the nose where that sits, because no one wants any markings here and you want to be comfortable here, and put it on your cheeks and where the chin. Yeah, so on the cheeks and the bridge of the nose, like all right here on the inside of the mask. Oh, I know, Ka. Thank you for keeping track of the stream time for me. Ah! Um, not to worry. I just want to finish this part because I think that'll be a good way to end the stream where all the teeth are now done. And then I'll call it there. All right, Nacho. Thank you for joining. I'll talk to you later. Bye. There we go. There we go. Aw, thank you, Nacho. Thank you. Hope you have a good day. Bye. All right, gonna just knot it off a couple of more times. There we go. Awesome. Yay! All the teeth are done now. Here, I'm gonna, so I don't lose this, I'm gonna put it in my little sewing kit I have right here on the side. Yay! All right, I have my teeth all done here. I still have to paint, or not paint, oh my gosh. I still have to paint, but sewing comes first. So I still have to sew the fin together, and I have also right here the base of the hood. But yeah, made good progress today. Thank you everyone for joining. It was really fun to hang out with everyone as I worked. I hope you enjoy seeing the process. You can see how tedious and time consuming it is, which I feel is like so many other cosplays. Yes, Nacho teeth. Aw, thank you, Ka, for the Kirby heart. Thank you. Aw, well, thank you everyone for joining. And like I was saying before, next week there will be classes, so unfortunately no, but I'll try to keep active on the Discord, sending progress and that kind of stuff. I'm always staying active on my Instagram too. But then the following week after that, I'll be back to streaming, and we'll see what awesome projects I'll have in store and what we'll work on then and what's going on in the moment. Aw, thank you, Vanny. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, yes, and I'll look at the messages and all that. I'll make sure to check out what's going on my phone. But thank you. Alrighty, I will see you all next time. Hope you have a great weekend. All right, bye.